Hello everyone, what you're looking at is the 2017 Overland Explorer X10. It's a new floor plan offered by us. It's the two-person configuration. I think you're going to be really pleased with it. I know we certainly are. The amount of storage this thing offers inside and out is it exceeds anything that we've ever done in the flatbed series thus far. As with all Overland Explorer composite units, they are composite. You're not going to find any wood inside or out. The floor is all composite as well. The deck that it's sitting on, all aluminum. Under deck cabinets, all aluminum. Rear steel bumper. Ladder, aluminum. With anti-skid rungs, so they're nice and safe. You don't have to worry about it. If you do decide you have to go up top, you don't have to worry. This thing is incredibly sturdy. Show me. I like to see the RV you can actually do that with. It's solid. Not to worry. All of our extrusions put together, our composites are all 6061 aluminum. Outside, as I was saying, we had lots of storage. Lockable cabinets. This has ample storage inside, lawn chairs, that sort of thing. All sorts of little nooks and crannies. Notice the water that just drained out of there. That's designed, doing exactly what it's supposed to do. If there's any water in there from the rain outside or whatever gets inside there, you have a leak of some kind, it's a washout type of cabinet. It just runs out. Designed and doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Because this is a flatbed removable camper and it does have diesel appliances, it's got a diesel cooktop. It's also got the diesel S-bar used for the hydronic heating, as well as, the forced air heating, and the diesel for the walls cooktop. So this here diesel fuel tank, of course, has been drop tested, meets all the CSA requirements and NFPA 1192 for portable diesel containers. Of course, you've got your shore power. You've also got fresh water inlet right there. Going back to our under deck cabinets, they boast a ton of room. Not on this yet, there's some aluminum cables that actually are braided stainless cables that go on here that'll prevent these cabinets from falling down. Just getting ready to release this to the customer, just a few little details left on it. You also notice that we take a lot of attention to detail. We've got these box protectors, protect them from gravel, that sort of thing. Those things are all aluminum as well. Our proprietary latch system, as you see here. You can actually add locks. But these things are fantastic. Gone are the turnbuckles and chains and whatever else is used in the camper industry. This again is our proprietary own design. And it works fantastically. All the windows used in this build, including the overhead hatches inside the cabin, are all Dinette sites. So dual pane acrylic, roll up blinds, roll down screens. Into the cabin we go. As again, I mentioned to you before about the windows, sights, pull down screens, up go the blinds. And this camper boasts storage. You're looking at the rear cabin right now, and there's just tons and tons and tons of storage. It just goes on and on. No shortage. That's of course on both sides. More cabinets on this side. Not the same ones. If you look down underneath the table, what you're going to see is we cantilevered our table, so you don't have a post that you're going to hit yourself on. Because this dinette is a little bit shorter, it's a two-person dinette, not really designed to go down to a bed. Not saying that we couldn't, we'd have to install a pedestal style table, but the customers for this particular unit, that wasn't important to them. They'd rather have not being encumbered by a post that they'd be banging themselves on getting in and out of the dinette. And I'll demonstrate that for you. Getting in, it's just that easy. No worries at all. Lots of storage. Again, having this nice bright window, enjoying your breakfast, have the window wide open. You've got ample windows beside you, behind you, that sort of thing. Above the galley as well. Of course, we use all positive latches in our builds. Again, storage. There's more storage in this than we've ever had before. And again, this is just a 10-foot flatbed camper. So the deck is 8 feet long, and then the camper itself with the kick out, you're up to 10 feet. This does come in the X11 as well, which is 11 foot. And we can probably do the similar design on an 84-inch cab to axle, where we can actually probably add another foot or two and kick out the back and do a fixed cabin configuration. Don't have to worry about those popping open as you're traveling. And again, with all of our wet baths that we have for our composite builds, we have tons of height. This of course just slides up and down. I lied to you when I said there was no wood. There's actually some wood. We got our teak floor grate. Underneath that floor grate, you'll find our drain. We don't have any tanks. There's no basement on this camper. Overall height, you're about 11 feet to the top of the roof rack from grade. So to get the water out of this shower when you're using it, it's an ultrasonic drain. Kicks in a pump to move the water to the gray tank. There's also a wood teak medicine cabinet that we've also added at the request of our customer. Thetford 200 cartridge style toilet. Works well. It's a great, doesn't take up a lot of space, and it's got good height as well. Sliding starboard door. Gone is the curtain. No need for that anymore. Wonderful design. And onto the galley. You'll see some tape up on the wall still at this point. Again, we use a multitude of adhesives to put our builds together, and that's exactly what's happening. Our little spice rack is just curing out, as is the shelf. That's just to retain things so they don't slide around and travel. They also put a rubber mat down there as well. Into the galley, full stainless steel countertop. Underneath the countertop, we use 1-inch composite boards to form our countertop. Again, the wall is cooktop. Again, wall is cooktop in case your S-bar decides to crater. You've got a redundant heat source with your wall-less cooktop. All the controls for this camper are right here, handy for the user to access, have a look at, and monitor. Your vents, of course, for all your forced air heating. Heat again brought to you by your S-bar hydronic system. Beautiful refrigerator, freezer on the bottom. Lots and lots of room. NovaCool product. Great product. Again, more storage. Storage is not compromised on this unit. There is more storage on this, as I said, than we've had with any other unit. Getting onto our bed, the mattress has not been installed yet, but what I can show you is you got vertical cabinets on left and right for both to use. Those vertical cabinets, they have 2 shelves, So you can stuff them full of your clothing, that sort of thing. Shut the doors, not going to fall out. And you've got those long, very long horizontal cabinets with tons and tons of additional storage in there as well. And then we've also got under mattress storage, operated on gas struts. Again, this is all aluminum construction. That's wonderful. You can put a lot of additional items down under there, clothing, bedding, what have you. Down in this box, the step up to get up to the bedroom. It's not just a step up, it's also where we're putting, trying to move some weight and balance this load on this camper a bit. So underneath that lid, it's a hinge lid, you'll find your 331 Grip 31 AGM batteries and a 2000 watt inverter. Again, that battery box, this is a sealed compartment, so the batteries, even though they are sealed, they're still vented outside. And of course the inverter produces some heat, hence the ventilation at the front and on the top. What we got here is the pantry. This pantry is really unique. You can adjust all the shelving on this track system. Just back out the screw a quarter turn and you can move it up and down to store your favorite things. Again, loads and loads of additional storage. I should mention, it's worth noting, that all the floor to ceiling height is on the inside is 6 foot 8 inches, which is very tall. You're not going to bonk your head on anything. Everything's powered by USB these days, so we've tried to put in as many charge places as we can, and they also have night lights as well. Those, of course, we've got one on each side of the queen size bed in the upper bedroom, and of course additional on the front of the control panel as well. We've also added, for the customers, we've also added some other 110 features down the bottom there as well. Again, these folks are going to be touring for a long time. This is their new home, and they've got, I think they're off to the right start. They've helped us design this floor plan, and they brought forward a number of really, really good ideas that we've incorporated into this build and that we'll continue to use in this build.